I can't believe I did this again. I was talking and showing and doing all kinds of things. Oh my gosh, and it wasn't filming. Hi everyone, Gray Power 60. I definitely need to get my act together. Let me, I think I'm just going to grab a watercolor page because I don't want to waste my other paper. Although I'm going to have to do something with it. Oh, this is so annoying. So annoying, guys. All right, let's talk about the video. Let's talk about my old video where I was talking about where I wish I could remember her name. One of the YouTubers, oh, excuse me, I'm yawning. Oh, one of the YouTubers that I don't follow, but sometimes I do, I guess, was showing us how to make, I'm gonna just do this. I don't know how well this one's going to work. Sorry, guys. I'm definitely gonna have to get out my distress ink. I just couldn't find it. So I grabbed this brown one here that I have. I can always use black too, but I have to get my other brush. Anyway, Kentucky Crafter left me a comment to say, instead of buying a big sheet, and they're so expensive, I think it's $25 here in Canada for a package of those full label, clear shipping labels. And let me see what I did with the other part. Oh. Okay. So, she said, why not use Scotch tape? Well, I thought about it, you know, I thought about it, and I'm just going to grab some paper here that I have. Let me grab this one. It's kind of torn up anyway. I have no idea how I'm going to use it. Sorry if I keep knocking things over. Oh, yes, the other thing. Don't buy these tape runners. They're called Calvin. They're by company, I guess, Calvin. I don't know if I have. Yes, I do. Here it is here. Double-sided glue tape. Calvin Crafting Supplies. I am going to get in touch with these people. I don't know where it comes from. Made in China. Brought in by Dollarama. So I will call both because I bought 4 of these and every single one of them does not retract on the little. So once you start, let me grab this here. Once you start rolling the tape on, it's supposed to roll back into its compartment, right? When it's used, and then when that is full, see it, I had to cut this one. I was very disappointed, and it's very sticky. It doesn't work well. I gotta cut that off. It doesn't work well, you know, and it should automatically just go back up, but it doesn't even come out flat. It comes out, oh, it's terrible. Anyway, don't buy it. Just don't spend your money on it. Now, I did get one of these, and I used the whole thing because I was doing a lot of taping. And when I just did like little pieces, if I just was gluing a little bit, but if I wanted to glue a long strip, that's when it got all tangled up, and that's when it didn't work properly. So just to let you know, this is from Dollarama, so it's from Canada, but if you see it in the States, throw it away. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. All right, I'm gonna put that on here like that. And I don't know where I have my other tape runner. Oh, here's this one. I hope this one works. I don't know if it's empty or not. Let's check it out. Wrong way. Why isn't this one working? And this is a Tombow. It should go this way. Yes. This is the way it should be going, but for some reason it doesn't want to go either. Am I having trouble with these machines or what? Okay, get out the tape. I know I can use glue, but I find glue makes bubbles and makes all kinds of, and if I want to cut it or trim it or do whatever, I have trouble with that. Sorry, it's taking me so long to get to the point of why I'm doing this video. So let me just get these two pieces together here. Oh man, I'm having one of those days where my video didn't work, and I don't know why it didn't work. Now I hope this one's working. Yeah, I'm checking the time on it. Should have done that the first time. All right, so now getting back to the whole reason for this video. Oh guys, I'm telling you. All right, since I'm just doing this kind of temporarily, let's put it here for now. Okay, and let's pretend that this tore like that. Okay, so here we go. Now, I mentioned that the girl I was watching had a full clear shipping label, and she painted the whole thing and could put it away and just snip off what she needed. And one Kentucky crafter suggested, why don't we use Scotch tape? Well, a couple of reasons, but one of the so I tried it, and I'm going to try it here again for you. I tried it here. I'm going to put that over here. Sorry. I mixed up some paint. It's almost like a mustard paint, because that is the color that Scotch tape kind of goes a yellowy color, a yellowy orange color as it gets old. Now, I don't have my machine with me to, I don't think, no. I don't have my machine here to blow it dry. I'm almost tempted to go get my hair dryer, and blow it. Give me a second. Oh, okay, it took so long. I had to so by this time the tape is dry, so I didn't have to worry about my little power tool here. Okay, getting it plugged in was the problem. So I'm going to, let me see now. That did come out shiny. So I am going to use the glue. All right, so I don't know what I said before. I should start the video all over again, but I'm not going to. Okay, so Kentucky crafter said to me, why not use Scotch tape? So you'd have to have a surface like the glass surface that I have here to be able to paint it. You'd also need to, sorry, I put too much glue on there. You have to get the right color every time if you want to mix it, or you could put this in a container and save it for later. Whereas if you got the big strip, which is expensive, and I like this idea better, even though you can put them away, it's a little bit of work to do it, but I kind of like it. And I'm going to get this to dry. I put way too much glue on there. I did. I put way too much glue on there. But the funny thing is that if you look at old Scotch tape that's turned yellow, and we've had some in the house before, it does remain quite shiny even though it does turn yellow. So, and I did, can you see there? Sorry, I did leave an edge there so that I could lift it up, but I want to dry the glue, which is another step I really didn't want to do. And I'm hoping that by heating it up, it's not affecting the tape itself. So let's take it now and we will put it right here on that spot, and we'll throw away the other. I moved everything so I can't see. Okay, and I did let it bubble a little bit there. Okay, now we'll get some stuff to clean my mess. Anyway, it works pretty darn good, I think. I think it was a brilliant idea, and I want to thank you very much. And I love it when you do give me suggestions and comments and, you know, why not use this or whatever, because sometimes I just don't think of those things. And you guys come up with brilliant ideas. So, and this is not taping down right, but as you can see, and here is the other one that I worked on while I was filming, not filming. And as you can see here, I think there's a bit of a sheen, not much, and it's only because my acrylic paint dries matte, and usually Scotch tape is a bit shiny even when it's old. I've had this for a while. This is Crafter's Square craft glue. You could probably even use the school glue. I don't know if I have any. Oh, I've even got this Jot Clear where it's a really nice clear glue. I'm sure would work just as well. Put it back there. Just to give it that little bit of a sheen. So that's kind of a quick and dirty way if you want to, and that is sticky. You know, if you want to make your own using just Scotch tape and not going out and buying, you know, very expensive shipping labels. I mean, I'm not selling my stuff. Actually, you know what? This bubbles it up a little bit, and that actually makes it look even more realistic. I kind of like that. So thank you so much. And I love it when you guys leave me comments and give me suggestions. I think that is brilliant. I think that that works out really well. And it adds a little something to your, you know, to your art journaling or your junk journals or whatever it is that you use these for. And I just, I didn't want to waste any more of this paper from my book because I really like that paper. Now, I also got some great ideas for, they call it coffee dyeing. I can also use tea dyeing because I drink tea and I have more tea bags than I know what to do with, that I can do that with some paper. Now that is absolutely dry, and look at the nice sheen on that. There, can you see it there? That turned out pretty good. Now our tape, our Scotch tape, is wider than what they used to use because I remember it was much thinner. So you can also, you know, if you want to be more realistic, you can also cut that down a little bit. So now all I have to do is find a little container, a little glass jar, and I believe I have one handy. No, I don't. It's not handy, but I know I have one, to put this in so that I can maintain this color, because I think it's pretty darn close to the aging process that Scotch tape goes through. Or what do we call invisible tape, goes through in time. But I just think that adds a little character to your journaling. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'm sorry I screwed up a little bit again tonight trying to get this video out. Oh, I was so articulate. I was so precise. I was so organized. And it didn't. I forgot to press the on button. So now you're getting tired old me. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for joining me. Thank you again, Kentucky Crafter, for the tip. I think it's a brilliant idea. I think it saves money. It's a little time consuming, but you know what? We're crafting. It's a little bit of time that you're putting into each and every project that you're doing. And like I said, I have this glass top, so putting any cellophane, I think they used to call it cellophane tape. It wasn't made of plastic, it was made of cellophane. But anyway, just put a piece of tape on there, Scotch tape on there. And I wish I had something that if I did a bunch of them and could put them on. Okay, another suggestion. Anyone in the comments, if you can think of anything that I can put the Scotch tape on, maybe a box like this, because I don't want it to lose. And then there we go. Maybe these kind of heavy boxes. So if I do a couple of these, and you know what, I could even strip it down. Let me see if I can do that. I used to be able to do these. I could cut it here. Nope, that's going to make it just crooked. I'd have to cut it all the way down. Make it a little thinner, right? So that, I know I'm wasting your time. But, you know, you're coming along with me as I do this, totally not prepared, totally not rehearsed, I guess is the word. Here we go. We can add some of this paint on there. And let it dry, or use my machine. Because I think tape in the old days was a little thinner than what this big fat tape is. So that might be something else to think about. Sorry, I'm just coming up with these crazy ideas as I'm going along. And I think that that is probably better than the thick, wide one. There we go, we got it all dry. Got it all dry. Add a little glue. Let me try, while I have you here, let me try this glue. Let me try the school type glue, and I just need a drop. That's way too much. Okay. Are you still hanging in there with me? Are you still hanging in there with me? Now I'm gonna have to wipe a lot of that off because it came out a little bit too much. It's kind of funny. I think it works better with your fingers. Probably works better with your fingers. And it would be better if I had a cool heater, not a hot one, because the hot one is not good on the tape. So let's just put it right here. And I will cut it off. Oops. It's the glue. It's the glue that's sticking to me. But that... Are you still with me, guys? I hope you're laughing as hard as I am at how ridiculous this all is. Hopefully I'll be able to edit some of it out. Now that one didn't come out as shiny, but I think that is more of a realistic, I'm going to use the other glue. I kind of liked this glue. It kind of came out a little bit better. I'm just going to squeeze it until some comes out. Come on. I don't need much. I just need a drop. Come on. Well, things don't always go well, right? When you're trying to... I love this. I can't remember who gave that to me, but I just love it. I use it for everything. Oop, way too much again. But that's okay, because I am going to just wipe it all off. Now that looks more realistic. So I guess this glue works better than the other ones, but you guys can experiment. Anyway, oh, way too long, way too long. But see how that, I've got everything all taped on there. Quite amusing. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for being patient with me and for letting me just waste your time. Waste your time. I really am having a lot of fun lately. We've had some major issues with Mom, and then tonight it was like, oh my God, it was like she was her old self, and I was so thankful. And of course, giving her lots of hugs and kisses and stuff really helps. Anyway, guys, that's it for me for tonight. Thanks for joining me. Thank you for the tips. Thank you for letting me try it. And I think it works. I think it works lovely. It works well on here, and it works well on here. And it's probably... I don't know, does glue come unglued when it's hot? Seems to be drying shiny. All right, guys, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you again next time. Bye for now.